Good morning, afternoon, or evening, my dear YOGATXers. This is Echo, and welcome again to my cabana here in southern Mexico, in the beautiful mountains of San Jose del Pacifico. Very happy to be practicing here today. I've got a fire out in front of me, and I've got the mountain range here as well, and I have you as my guests. And today's practice is one of core stability. So some of you might run as soon as you hear that word, but really it's metaphorical for our core being as well. And when we think of the core and, our abdominals, when we do the work here, really if we have a strong center, the rest of the body finds so much more ease in its movement. So anytime you're doing a yoga practice or a physical practice of movement, period, having a bit of strength in the core is only going to make it more accessible for you and more enjoyable. When you dance, if you do qigong, if you're swimming, if you're hiking, the center of gravity here is at the core. And so many of us might be top heavy or bottom heavy, but there's this beautiful, tender area in the center of our bodies that needs a lot of attention. So that is our practice today, is to give love to the core, which is also part of our third chakra. So if you're energetics, we come into the third chakra. This is our Agni as well. We get into Manipura. It's where our fire is, our ambition, our drive. So it makes sense to have a strong center there. We also need to have a strong core. So if you tend to run for the hills when we do core, then I encourage you to be with this. And this short practice you can begin to incorporate into your daily practices. It takes you 15 minutes, and just see the changes that come up. When we have a strong core, we're protecting our internal organs. We're creating more expansion for even the lungs here as well, so we can breathe fuller, we can live fuller, and be more strong, more fortitude. So we're gonna come into boat pose to begin. So with your boat pose, bend the knees, plant the feet, lift the back of the thighs up, feet are floating in the air, arms alongside the body. Open your heart space, let the shoulders come down the back. And we find a focal point forward. So begin to come into the breath, equal inhalations and exhalations through the nostrils. Keep the knees closer together. Take one more inhale. One more exhale. Now inhale, lower and lengthen here to hover. Look at the toes. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Stay here. Look at the feet and begin to cross the ankles. You're loving me right now. And pull the knees in. Set the feet down. Take a hold of the front of the shins. Let the knees go wide and let the head drop in. Taking a moment here. Inhale, peel the chest up. Come back into that boat pose. Maybe the legs straighten to make it a little bit more challenging. Maybe not. Stay here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, bring the hands to the knees and come onto the back. Rock from side to side a little bit here. Good work. Let the shoulders relax, let the lower back relax. And stretch the legs up overhead, nice and long. We're gonna stretch the fingers up towards the feet as well, not touching the toes. We're gonna pretend like there is a rope coming from the ceiling or the sky, and we're going to reach the right hand up, try to grab the rope, pull it down. Shoulder comes to the earth. Reach the left arm up, maybe past the toes, come back down. So continue to climb that imaginary rope. Nice and slow. Very good. For 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, you're almost there, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees into the chest, very good. Rock from side to side. Now stretch the legs out in front of you, arms back behind you. We're going to do opposites here. So on an inhale, lift the left leg up, right hand to touch the left toes, twisting to the left. And exhale, stretch out. Inhale. Exhale, lift and twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift and twist. Inhale. And exhale, bringing the shoulders off the mat if you can. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. And maybe the hand just comes to the outside of the calf. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. For 10. Nice and slow. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Lower everything down, pull the knees into the chest. You guys are doing good. Stay with me. Now roll 3 times the length of your spine up. And then come up to a seat. Cross the ankles, step back, and we come into a plank position. So top of a push-up, press down through the palms, lift, rounding the upper back a bit here, pull the belly in. And we just pause. Nice static plank here, 5 rounds of breath. Each breath moving in and out of the nostrils, a nice slow, steady strength here. Exhale, come down to the forearms. We're not done yet. Come down to the forearms for 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and exhale, lower the belly down, stay on the forearms. Use the forearms, the palms to pull the chest forward. You feel the belly stretch here. And look forward, let's take a sphinx pose for a moment, opening the heart space, lengthening the muscles here at the belly. You're gonna feel that heat there. Stay with it. Now from the palms here, from the forearms, we're just gonna roll onto the back. So you might need to rearrange your Computer, if you're looking a different direction now. Knees into the chest again. Rock from side to side. And then take an inhale, roll up to boat pose again. Arms alongside the body. So this time, take an inhale. Exhale, bring the right toes to touch the mat. Inhale up. Exhale, left toes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Continue at your own breath. Find your focal point. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come onto the back, knees to the chest. And rock from side to side. Bring the legs straight up overhead once again. Bring the hands to the back of the head. Clasp the fingers together. Take an inhale. And exhale, crunch up. Inhale, lengthen back. Exhale, crunch in towards the thighs. So continue. Inhale, opens you back. Exhale, crunches in. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Continue. 10. 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Very good. So our last little thing before we're going to come into stretching out the belly from all that core work. Come into your boat pose. Inhale, rock up, floating here into boat pose. Exhale, lower to hover. Look at the toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Bend the knees. Plant the feet by the heels. Hands by the heels. Plant the feet by the heels, huh? Plant the hands by the heels. Take an inhale. Press down through the feet. Lift the hips. Roll the shoulders beneath you. Clasp hands. Stretch up in the belly here. Keep the knees moving in towards each other. And counterposing for all of that stretching or all of that contracting that we just did with the belly. So now we begin to lengthen the muscles on the front line. And slowly lower all the way down. Take the legs out wide, take the arms alongside the body, and we just take a mini Shavasana here. And just feel the heat in the core. You can already probably begin to feel the strength here that is stirring, that Agni. Take an inhale, lengthen the arms up overhead, lengthen the legs. And then exhale, knees into the chest, fall over to the left or right side, coming into fetal pose. Taking a moment, resting on the tricep. And use the hands to assist you up to a seat, sitting up nice and tall. And sit up nice and long through the spine. Notice, tune in, sense if there is this inner feeling of embrace and security around the spine as we begin to strengthen the deeper abdominals. We may even begin to strengthen the adductus spinae, so the muscles that surround the spine at the back. And sitting might be a bit more enjoyable. We could sit a little bit taller, a little bit more open in our heart spaces. Bring palms together at heart center, bowing head to heart. And just taking in that we are the architects of this unique body that we live in. We get to craft and sculpt our bone, well, not our bones, but the muscles that surround our makeup and structure. So I encourage you to care for all parts of yourself, especially this center, this pillar of strength. Namaste. Thank you for joining me on the mat today. And I encourage you to sprinkle in these little core exercises or others that you find that you really love into every single day. So we might work out arms one day and legs one day, shoulders, specifically core one day, but I encourage you, there's no harm in doing a little bit of core each day, and it's going to help us with our vitality, our health, and it really gets the energy moving through the body. So take care. And subscribe so that you could get connected with myself and other wonderful instructors here on YOGATX. And all my socials are below. So feel free to reach out and connect. And until then, I wish you a blessed, blessed day.